Blinking Nora. Hello there, ladies. Blinking Nora. My gosh, if it's not Maddox, it's the cat. I can now hear the cat. I've got this cat, right, that's been coming round my house since I moved here. It's like she thinks she lives here. I keep trying to shoo her back to her home, but no, she climbs up. I'm up in the up at the top 3 stories, and she's at the window. I can hear her. She's literally climbed all the way up to the window. She's got her face against the window like this, like, Mom, let me in. I can't deal with it. I've got enough on my plate than a stray cat. Do you know what I mean? She's lovely though. She is gorgeous. Anyways, girls, it's nice to see you all. Are you all excited? Because I know I am. Woo! So I am going to be recording this because I know that not everybody can get on, and that's totally fine. But I am going to be going through quite a bit with you tonight, actually, just to sort of let you into my little brain for a little bit. I know some of you have probably been watching me over the past 24 hours thinking, what's she up to? What's she doing? I need a little bit of that. So that's what I'm going to be going through with you tonight. Now, I have got a little bit of a presentation because I know you guys do like a little bit of a presentation. So I'm going to do that for you. Just so then you're not having to take notes every 2 minutes. Do you know what I mean? We can fire this up and you can take screenshots. I will drop the slideshow into our chats and everything as well for you if you do need it. But I'll be honest, there's not much on these. It's a lot of it's going to be coming from my mouth, okay? Because I've actually been doing this myself over the past 24, 48 hours. And I'm doing it because I'm actually building something for you that's going to help you with new people coming into the business. So yeah, like girls, it's exciting. We've got a new year, fresh start, all the things. I think for most of us, it started yesterday, didn't it? Monday, kids back at school, dive straight back into the business. And maybe this call is just going to give you that little bit of a refresh that you need, or maybe it's going to be the call that gives you that little bit of excitement to actually, start working your business again. I don't know where you're at in your thought process, but I do hope that you are here for the ride because 2026 is set out to be a stonker of a year. We're going to have some incredible announcements at our European convention in literally a few days' time. And it's going to set us up for some major success. I can tell you that now. I know what's coming. I know the range that's coming, and it's what we need. It's going to take our NutriPlus to a whole new level. So I'm very, very excited about that. So coffee to cash is all out action, okay? All out action. If you want your business to progress, it's all about taking massive action. It's not about having a plan and all of that. Well, you need a plan because without a plan, a goal is just a wish. However, it's not the be all and end all. It's the one that shows up the most that actually is going to get the results. All right. So if you haven't got a plan, just show up online. That's all I want you to do. Your plan will figure out over time because once you start putting content out, you'll see what your audience likes to see. So don't worry if you haven't got a niche specific plan. Okay. Not everybody has. And that's okay. Bear with me 1 second because there's more people trying to get in. Oh my God. I'm so sorry for those of you that's just been sat there whilst I've been waffling on. They're going to be fuming. Sorry, guys. Anyways, should be here on time. Who am I kidding? I'm late and all. Anyways, so this is all about all out action, okay? So tonight isn't just about coffee, but we do need to have a simple plan that everybody can follow. I think we'll all agree. Our opportunity is wild. It's wild, but it's also overwhelming, especially for new people coming into the business because they're like, well, what do I start with? So this is where Coffee to Cash has come in because we needed something that everybody can follow. Yes, you don't have to just sell freaking coffee. Don't want you to just sell coffee. I want you to have your flagships, your 3 to 5 products that you love. But this is a simple plan that everybody's going to be able to follow, and it's low entry. And if you look at the big dogs in pharmacy, I'm talking what's the name? Almanion, the Spanish couple, Stormy Wellington, the Boss Evolution, you know, they have a low entry product which pulls people in. They do. They all have one. You know, and the Boss Revolution, theirs is the skinny gel, the chili and paprika balm gel. Stormy Wellington started with the eye patches, but then has gone on to the skinny gel. And then they have what you'll see like a 3-tier program. So they start with the skinny gel, and then they go to skinny gel, and it's the flaunt-it, and then it's, you know, this is the glow kit, everything that you can get in this kit, you know, to register as a beauty influencer, etc. So, you know, you have your tiers, and you start with the top tier and you work your way down. That is top tier selling strategy. And I feel like that's what we've been missing, that low entry to pull people in. So that's where this comes from. Now, you'll need to excuse me because I can go on a little bit of a squirrel rampage. So I'm going to try and stick to my notes. So it isn't just about coffee. It's about building momentum. It's about building belief around our brand. And it's about taking massive action. And this is just going to take away all of the overwhelm, and it's going to give you that direction that you need to be able to build your business and build it with confidence and build it with skill, yeah, and excitement. So coffee is simply the vehicle that's going to get us from A to B. But what we're really building here is income, and we're going to do it with consistency and with something that people already take every day. You know, coffee is a significant part. I mean, my personal brand is a mum movement, you know, single mums. What do they need? They need that bloody morning cup of coffee, don't they? So this will fit perfectly into so many niches because the majority of society take a coffee in the morning. So it's highly consumable and it ticks the boxes for most of our niches. Yeah, would you all agree? Yeah. And you know, chicory coffee, chicory root without the collagen. You know, if you're speaking to a lady and she's, you know, she's already taking collagen supplements, then she can go for the lower end one. It's £15 or it's £20. And they're getting 50 cups of coffee in those pouches. That's insane. So, yeah, that's that. So this is not a theory. This is a movement that works when we work it. Okay. I built my organization when I started this industry and I didn't know what I was doing. I ran it off 30-day runs. I literally did all out action for 30 days. And then I was like, because this is how my brain works. If you tell me I'm doing a 90-day run, I ain't going to do it. But because I knew it was just 30 days, I'd do it. And then after I'd done it, I'd tick it and go, I'm going to go and do it again. Because I could see that it was just energy and excitement and consistency and going all out that got me the results. You know, when you get momentum, you don't then slow down. You know, you get that momentum and it's like, right, I'm going to go again. I'm going to go again. And I'm going to go again. You don't stop. So this is where this comes in, is that I'm going to give you a strategy that you can just rinse and repeat month in, month out. Yeah. Everything else that pharmacy throws in our pathway is just going to elevate the simple system. It's going to elevate your earnings. But this is the bread and butter. This is the bread and butter that's going to turn over month in, month out. Okay. So it's all about helping people see that a daily coffee can give them a daily income. Switch out your Nescafe to NutriPlus. Switch out the coffee that gives you the jitters to a coffee that debloats you, that suppresses your appetite, is going to help you lose weight. Do you know what I mean? It's a no-brainer. It's an absolute no-brainer. And let me tell you something I'm going to say before I move on to the next slide. I did 24 hours of all-out action yesterday, and I'm now on 32 pouches I've sold. 32 now. And I've still got an absolute ton of messages that I haven't even opened yet because I've got a little bit overwhelmed. And that's literally from doing a 5-step sales strategy, which I'm going to be giving you shortly, okay? So let's have a look what I've got for you with the slides because like I said, I get carried away. So why campaigns work? Why do 30 days campaigns work more than setting yourself this big 3-month plan? Well, 30-day runs work because it's small execution, okay? It's sort of tricking the mind. We've already touched on that. But what I really want you to start working on, ladies, is just 24 hours of aligned action. So every day, just go, right. Obviously, not every day you're going to be selling. You're going to have days where you're going to sell. You're going to have days where you're sponsoring. You're going to have days where you're building your network. You're going to have days where you're spending time with your family and you're just going to be posting lifestyle posts. But on your sales strategy days, I want you to go, boom, 5 steps. I'm doing all 5 of them. I'm going to do the post. I'm going to do the story. I'm going to do the reel. I'm going to, post the testimonials. And then I'm going to offer the trials to friends and family. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rinse and repeat on your sales day. 24 hours. And it's not even 24 hours, but I'm just saying. In one day, you do those 5 steps. In a 24-hour on your social media, you will sell because it's repetitive marketing. People need to see it everywhere. And then they go, do you know what, Becky? I need that. Do you know what, Fahima? I need that. Do you know what, Alexa? How do I get it? Because they've seen it in your stories. They've seen it on your wall. They've seen it as a reel format. They've seen the benefits. They've seen the testimonials and like, whoa, I need it. It's not about posting it every day for 7 days because you're not getting them on the hype. You're not getting them on the momentum. So these sales strategies work, and this is what I've been working on over the past couple of months, to be fair, working with the best of the best in the sales strategy game, and we've now come up with this plan. I haven't done it on my own. I've got it from people that know what they're doing because when it comes to sales, I don't, but I've now proven that it works by selling 32 in less than 24 hours. So, yeah, it's very exciting. So, aligned action, momentum beats perfection. And you'll see that my reel was not perfected. You could hear Maddox screaming and stimming in the background of my voiceover. Do I care? No, because that's my real life. And again, that reel got more interaction than any of my other reels that have been sales driven. I had 12 to 15 comments all saying coffee, that they wanted the information, and it wasn't perfected, ladies. Go and have a look at it. I didn't even have a script. I just knew that I could solve a problem with this product. I told them what it solved. And I said, if you want to know where you can get it, say coffee in the comments. Bam, 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 bam. Coffee comments started to come through. And by the way, ladies, these are all organic comments. These are not influencers jumping on, boosting my post. These are genuine people that want to buy the product. So momentum beats perfection. I really want you to think about that as well. I know Sadie touched on that a few weeks ago when she was saying about Pretty Prison. Don't be in Pretty Prison trying to make your reels perfect. People don't want to see that. They just want to see authenticity and the realness behind it. Like I said, you can hear Maddox stimming in the background of my voiceover. But that is, Maddox is always around. I'm his full-time carer. Let people see the real life. So, mantra that I want you to say with me, ladies, after 3. All out action from today. We're following the freaking plan and we're adapting fast, okay? Social media is so fast-paced now. If you don't get with this new 5-step program, you are going to get left behind with sales. You cannot post a picture of the Aloe Glow now and say, do you want this? You can buy this, it de-bloats you. You're not going to get it. You're not going to get the sales. People need to see why. They need to see it everywhere. They need to see the different sales tools. They need to see it in visual. They need to see it in wording. They need to see the results. All right. So this is where your skill needs to come in a little bit now, and you need to use all of the sales strategy, all of the sales tools, social media tools, sorry, to get your sales out. Does that make sense? Of course it does, because you all know what we're talking about. We're not talking to nobody. You're all taking massive action anyway. So we touched on this before, but I just want to touch on it again, because we are, people say, oh, high sales is where it's at. Yeah, of course it is. We want people to buy the bundles. But when was the last time you actually sold a 5 or a 3 product bundle? Be honest with yourself. Doesn't come, does it? Unless it's a customer that is repeat buying. So we need more new customers. And the way we get more new customers is through the low entry wins. Because once they come in with a £20 product or a £15 product, they fall in love with the product, they fall in love with the brand, and they fall in love with you because you've helped them get those results. And we all know that know, like, and trust is key for any of us to be able to build a business and a brand online. And so low cost is low resistance for our consumers and our clients. They just think, you know what? Balls to it. Let's try it. Let's see whether it works for me. It's going to help you create the daily habit and daily exposure. Like I said, it's something that you can create content with ease because you're all going to be making a cuppa in the morning. Yeah. And it's fast results, which means it's going to build fast trust. I feel better having that black coffee in the morning instantly. The minute that black coffee touches my lips, I am already marching to the toilet because it has got ultimate detox ingredients in it. It helps me go to the toilet frequently. I sold the product alone off saying that because it's true. Yeah. So fast results builds fast trust, and that's what we need, especially if we are wanting to then convert them to buy a bundle or to join our business and build this with us. Yeah. So that's the movement that we're talking about. We're in with a low cost, which is low resistance. We're building the daily habit by giving daily exposure. We're getting fast results, which is going to give us fast trust, which is then going to give us that momentum that we need as a community. Okay. So trust builds the income. When you have know, like, and trust online, people will, 1, repeat purchase, 2, recommend you. We are in a recommend business. We get paid for recommending the products, but then our customers and consumers and followers can recommend us if we give them a great service and a great product. We want everybody to be talking about this coffee. So we want trust in the coffee, which is then going to give trust in you, which is ultimately going to give trust in our pharmacy brand, which is our baby, yeah? We want to protect it at all costs. It's what puts money in our pockets so we can stay home with our children. Becky, I know you've got your child climbing all over you at the moment. And we've got to protect that at all costs. We've got an incredible brand here and a massive opportunity for us to build not only an income, but also wealth. Yeah? Very exciting. So the new system that is launching, I'm just doing a few dabbly bits. Okay. We're going to have a Telegram channel launching, which is going to have the step-by-step system for selling, for sponsoring, and for growing your network. Okay. Now, it used to be, and if you guys have been in network marketing for a long time, any sort of launch plan was always like, day 1, announce your new business online. Day 2, speak to your friends and family who are not going to buy fuck all. You know what I mean? Day 3, your first post, announce to the world. No, we're not doing that. It's going to be step by step, where your new person, if they are serious, they could come in and do all all the steps on day one. And that's what we want, because we want them to get the results that I got on day one of the selling strategy. 32 sales on day one. Do you know what I mean? They're going to be like, Alexa, just made £250 on day one. We want them to be that excited about this business opportunity, not, oh, I've announced and nobody's liked my post. Do you know what I'm saying? So we've got to get them the sales first. That's the whole point of this. So a step-by-step system that they can go at their own pace, not a day by day. We want them to go through the steps as quickly as possible. And there are going to be examples in there as well. So they're not thinking for themselves straight away, but there is going to be a little bit of food for thought there for them as well. I don't just want them to copy and paste what I've done, because a lot of mine is very personal from the, even my wording and the way that I talk is, it's just an example that I'm going to give them, but I'm just going to say, put your own personality on it. We don't want to be robots. That's what we don't like that. We want people to spread their wings in this industry and do it, with their own personality attached. We want them to become lifestyle influencers and content creators for their own niche eventually, but this is something that's just going to boost the confidence and stretch their entrepreneurial muscle, yeah? Help them become independent from you, girls. That's what we want them to do. But we will have examples in there that work. So that's launching soon. Yeah, it's very exciting, isn't it? Oh, I know. It's so exciting. Okay, so the 10 steps to coffee to cash is not a 10-day challenge. It's a day one execution, like I said. You're getting them in and you're getting them launched. Let's get you launched with a strategy that works, that is going to get you sales, and that's going to have you getting that first paycheck from the minute that you walk in the door. Because I don't know about you girls, but are you sick of bringing somebody into the business and then them just going red? Zero. It's heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking, because they've got the potential, but they're scared. They're overwhelmed. They haven't got the direction. And also, if you are giving them those types of steps of announce your business and stuff, it's not going to give them that reason why they stepped in the business in the first place. And that is fuel for cash. People join a business because they want to make money. So we need to flip the switch and help them get that first paycheck, get that first sale, give them that confidence boost so that they can repeat that process. And it's like I always say, anything that you do once, you can duplicate. If you can sell one product, you can sell 5. You can sell 5, you can sell 10. And that's what we want to be doing. We want to be feeding that message down to them from the minute that they step into this business. Let's help you get that first sale. Let's help you get that first trial of the coffee, and that's what we're going to be doing. So wording is going to change slightly. The dynamic of the steps are going to change slightly. And once they've done the sales steps, now you can announce. You can announce that you've just made £250 on day one. That can then be an announcement post for the business, can't it? When they've got the first, I've sold 10 pouches of coffee and I've made X amount. That's a story to share on social. That's a business post to share on social, isn't it? So we'll be doing sales, announcing, and then sponsoring. That's the way that it's going to go. And then with our launch, virtual launch, coffee to cash launch calls on Mondays, virtually, they go in there. And then we've got our coffee face-to-face events up and down that they can book in. If they're very serious about the business, book in with Katie. She'll come down and she'll help you launch 4 people straight off the back. It's very exciting. Okay, so register and launching. This is what we're going to be doing with our new starts. Of course, we're going to have a 3-step process. Not everybody is going to be able to come in with 1, 2, 5. They're not. And I get that. However, we want to start there. Every single new person, I always say to them, I'd be giving you a disservice if I didn't tell you about our Glow Kit. The Glow Kit is £250 worth of our viral best-selling products in the nutrition and health game, but you're getting it for 125 quid because you're signing up as a beauty influencer. You'll also get your samples that you're going to be able to give out to friends and family. And yeah, this is going to get you the best start possible. So you can, one, build your confidence around the NutriPlus products. Two, you're going to be able to document your journey, because if you're taking the products, you're going to be able to recommend it very easily. And that's how we get paid. We get paid for recommending. Yeah. So that's what we're going to be doing, the Glow Kit. That's number one. The second would be, sorry, they're in the wrong order, these. The second would be to start with the coffee and the samples. Yeah, as a minimum. So you can start with one product if you wanted to, the coffee with us, $33.99 with the collagen coffee. And then obviously if they can't afford that, it's right, let's just get you in with the starter kit for $19.99. And obviously that can change if we've got offers on. We might have, join for a $5 or whatever. That's great. But as a startup, we need to get them in with at least one product as a bare minimum. Yeah. You can't launch a business with just a starter kit. We really need to get them to invest in one thing. And I mean, coffee is very, very low entry. $33.99 and you've got $33.99 and you've got a coffee business to get yourself going, and a 10-step process to start getting some sales. Share my story if you want to. Our mentor did this simple system and sold 32 in 24 hours. So anyways, next bit. So product content steps, just to give you a base of what your selling strategy is. Obviously, I'm going to go in more in depth. Is trial with 5 people, getting your first trial customers. Curiosity post, which you'll be able to see if you go and look at my social media from 24 hours ago. You'll be able to see it went wild. Your talking story post, your real or live, and your testimonials. So they are the 5 steps that you're going to be doing with your selling. Okay, any sales day that you're having, your 24 hours of selling, that's what you're going to be doing. Okay, and I'll go in more depth with that when the Telegram launches, which I'm trying to get it out as quickly as I possibly can, but I want it to be perfect. Yeah, because everybody's going to be following these steps. So, but that is the logistics of it, okay? And if you look at my social media over the past 24 hours, you'll be able to see that that's what I've done, just to give you a ballpark, all right? Your opportunity content steps is post, talking story, real or live, testimonials, and invite to the opportunity call. Yeah? That's it. Simple steps, repeated. Obviously, these I'm going to give you examples and more in-depth steps, okay, in the Telegram. But I just wanted to give you this so it's something for you to be thinking about. All right, and just remember, this is done in 24 hours. Boom, the post is on there. Boom, you're talking in your stories and you're asking, take part in the poll. Boom, your reel's gone on about your opportunity. Boom, your testimonials have gone on of girls that are doing well in the business. Boom, you're then inviting people onto the opportunity call. Obviously, opportunity day would definitely be a Monday and a Sunday, wouldn't it? It'd be all day Sunday and Monday, because our opportunity call is a Monday night. So straight away, Sunday and Monday will be your op calls. Just saying. Okay. And then, oops, I've just gone too far. The next part of your new person's journey and your journey is finding 4 core people. Who is in your leadership circle? And if you haven't got leaders right now, or aspiring leaders or action takers, we're going finding them. We're going finding them. Find your 4 core, build and launch together. And this is where our coffee mornings come in, girls. Yeah? Finding your 4, launching together. This is going to help you build that stability and create the next wave of leaders. Yeah? And we know the importance of finding 4 core because we talked about it on the system, didn't we? On the live that I did in our community group the other day. You come into the business, do your 250 in volume, yeah, which is the equivalent now to 125 glow kit and 9. Is it 9? There it is. 9 collagen coffees. That's it. Glow kit. 9 collagen coffees. 4 people doing the same. And then you teach those 4 people to go and get their 4 people. They all do the same. You've now got a manager team. You've now got a 25%er in your organisation. Or you've become manager if you're doing this system. Can you see how simple it can be? It's insane and it blows my mind. So now you're going to have the tools and the resources to launch your people strong, and then you're going to be able to take them to leadership if that's what they want. Do you want to learn this system? Go and find your 4 and then get on the Calendly app, get yourself booked in. Katie will come and she'll help you launch those 4 and help them do the same. They go out and find their 4. They all join with the glow kit 125 and they do 9 sales. We could probably get those 9 sales whilst we're still in the freaking coffee shop. Not messing about. We're not messing about. 9? Oh, well, 5. Let's do 5 of them as trial customers, friends and family. I've got to find 4. Girls, come on. Simplify this freaking thing. Because it's easy. It's not hard, this business. We just need to have a system that we can all follow, and this is where it's at. So, coffee launches are live. My Calendly app is live. If you're already building to manager level and you need my support, book one in. Virtual coffee launches are obviously our Monday night calls. That's globally. I am thinking about putting a second one in, probably a Thursday night virtual one. But I need to see you girls using the Monday night one first, and then I will give you another day. I will do another one on a Thursday. I'm not bothered. If you're using them, I will be there for them. Okay. And then the local coffee morning launches. But the requirement is you plus 4 people round that table. Otherwise, I ain't coming to you. Has to be that. Because the idea is them 4 are going to launch with a glow kit, and I'm going to help them sell their first 9 coffees before I leave that coffee shop. And we're going to have a manager team before I leave that goddamn coffee shop. Okay. Oh, well within the ball rolling. Yeah? The ball rolling. Because I'm then going to say, right, girls, come on, where's your 4? Let's get them on a call now whilst I'm here. Let's get them in now whilst we're here. Let's get the ball moving. And we're all going to be in the Telegram doing the same system. Rinse and repeat. And do you know what that's going to do for our social media? It's going to create momentum for the brand. It's going to create momentum for NutriPlus. It's going to create momentum around the coffee. Everyone's going to be saying, oh my God, have you seen that coffee that the movement team are doing? What they doing? They're flying. So there we go. We're going to do virtual coffee launches, local coffee launches. Bish, bash, bosh. We're in the game. So, I told you this, but there's the screenshot if you want it. You plus 4, 250 points. They go get 4 people each that do the same. That's 25%. That's manager. And it's actually just shy of 6,000 in volume you would have. So you're on your way. You're on your way to a nice paycheck. A nice, sexy paycheck at that manager level. Okay. And it's not you selling a shit ton, ladies. It's you and a small group doing a little bit. And that is how you create long-term business within the network marketing game. It's not about you being an ultimate seller. It's about you doing a little bit each month and teaching other people how to do a little bit each month and rinse and repeat that process. And that's what's going to create that foundation and that stability for you that's going to pay you for a lifetime. And this system, you can do it across any country because they all have the coffee. any country, globally, this system will work. Okay. So, support is ready. Telegram is coming. Graphics are live. Calendly is open. So the only thing we are waiting for is the onboarding Telegram channel, okay? The reason why it's taking a little bit longer is I'm just looking at investing it in doing it in a bot within the channel rather than having it all there, because that can be quite overwhelming as well. So where they have one step and then once they've done one step, they go back to the bot, they click next, and it brings up the next one, rather than them going in and going, oh my God, that PDF is just too much. You know, I've got to really think about these new people coming in. They want step by step. So I'm looking at investing in that. So it's going to take me a little longer whilst I get it built. Do you know what I mean? So bear with me, but I have found somebody that can build it. I'm just negotiating price with him as we speak. So bear with me on that. Okie coke. So final commitment, ladies. Say it with me. I go all out. I follow the plan and I adapt fast. You need to adapt to win here. Social media has changed. I think we'll all agree. Network marketing has changed. I think we'll all agree. And if you stick with the old way, you're going to be left behind. This business needs all-out action. You can't just post once a day now and expect to win. You have to pick your sales days, your sponsoring days, your follow-up days, and your lifestyle days where you're just posting about your lifestyle. You need to follow this simple plan, plug everybody into it, and go all out. Authentically as you. You don't have to be anybody else. No perfection anymore. Just get the freaking content out, get the posts out, think about if it's sales generating, what does your product resolve? If it's opportunity, why would somebody want to join you? Share that. Why would somebody want to join Pharmacy over any other brand that's out there? Because we're the best. That's why. Because we're going to be number one. Because we are rooting to be number one direct selling company in the world. Who wouldn't want to be a part of that if they're stepping into social influencing and content creating? So adapt, follow, and go all in. That's what I need from you today. Adapt the way you do your business, follow the freaking plan, and go all out. Get out your own goddamn way. We've all got excuses of why we can't do this business, but are you going to let it be an excuse that stops you from achieving what you want to achieve? I said it on my live the other day. What you can hold here, you can hold here. I genuinely believe that. So set no limitations. No limitations from today. You know? And you know what I love about our community is that we've got a circle where we don't have ceilings in anything that we do. And this group especially, you are the action takers, the inspiration of our community. You are the ambitious ones that actually know that this business can get you to where you want to be. But I need you to scrap the limitations and know that this circle has no ceiling, all right? You can shoot for the freaking moon, the stars, and everything else. So let's set the scary, crazy goal of what we want to achieve and think about it now, what I've just shown you. 4, and they go and get their 4, that's a manager leg. How many of them do you think you could create? Because you're not going to stop there, are you? Because remember what I said, all out action, 30-day runs, not every 3-month rotation. Could you pop a manager month in, month out once the system is loaded? I think we need 3 months to get the system in and rolling. But coming into the summer months and the end of the year, could you be popping a manager every month? I think so. I do. People are looking for this type of opportunity everywhere right now. and especially seasonal with health and nutrition. We have got the goods, ladies. We have got the goods. So we want to share it. So, call to action tonight. No, you can't register tonight because the Telegram channel, because I decided that I was gonna invest in a bot to make it even more streamlined. It's not it's not ready. So you'll thank me for that though, ladies, because it's gonna be such easy. Well, it's gonna be simpler for you new people coming in. I know yous can read off a PDF, but imagine for them it just popping up step by step. Game changer. I want you to go find Core4. Go find 4 people. Go find 4 people that you want to work with and get them on Monday night's call. Or better still, if they are local to you, book in the Calendly app and let's arrange the coffee morning. Let me come down to you and let's build the freaking business together. Yeah? And that's it. So book your coffee launches and invite to Monday call. Go find your Core4. My goal is massive this year. I want to help as many as you to get to leadership as I possibly can. That's my goal. Because if you guys can do that, my goal's hit with ease. My goal is a walk in the park. And that's why I've dedicated my Saturdays and Sundays to coffee launches up and down the country, because I know that I have the skill to be able to get your girls started and started fast. I've also got the inspiring story and all of the rest of it, as you know. You know, if I can sit in a room with somebody for an hour, I can inspire, I can motivate, and I can get them started. You're probably going to have a better launch and probably and see them actually do something with the business as well. Face to face is where it's at. So yeah, that's the goal, is to get as many coffee launches booked in as I possibly can to help you get to that leadership level as quickly as we can as well. All right. So that is it. That is everything tonight, ladies. It's been a pleasure, as always, to see you all. I will get this downloaded and get it onto YouTube as quickly as possible, just for those that have not managed to get on. But for those of you that have, I just want to say, I hope this is everything that was expecting. If you was expecting anything. If you wasn't expecting anything, I hope that you're excited of the potential of this. And I'm looking forward to the next 12 months with you, I'm not going to lie. I think that this year is going to be the year of, forget the horse that everybody's talking about. This is the year for the movement. You know, this is the year for us to really step into our true potential as a community. And they've seen nothing yet. The UK has seen nothing yet. Globally has seen nothing yet. Emery and Sanan have seen nothing yet from our community. We haven't even scratched the surface with what we can do. And you guys are the backbone of it. And that's why my time and my dedication is to each and every one of you. So if you want leadership, let's step up. Let's get these coffee mornings in and let's work with the Core4. Rinse and repeat. Right, guys. Let me work on the Telegram. I'm going to do all I can to make sure that that is out as quickly as possible, okay? I'm working on it. I don't want to give you a time slot yet of when it's going to be done until I've got this guy locked in with a price. Once I've got the price and I tell him what's going in, he'll then be able to give me a time commitment of when he can get it boxed off and finished for. But I have told him it's a necessity and we need it fast. So leave it with me. And I'll speak to you all on that again shortly, okay? I'll keep you in the loop in the chat. Right, girls. That's it. Tomorrow night for the team as well, just to let you know, we're doing a midweek momentum call. Get as many bums on seats as you possibly can from your team. On there, we're going to be going through goal setting. We're going to be talking about personal visions. And we've also got the amazing Alison Macmillan coming on, who's going to be talking about how she's been able to get into, it's not legacy, I call it legacy and it's not Sadie.
Royalty Circle.
Royalty Circle, not Legacy Circle, sorry. Royalty Circle. She is high class at selling. So I'm going to be asking her some questions and she's going to be letting us know how she's been able to do it. And by the way, this lady is classed as disabled. She's blind. She's got every reason of why she shouldn't be able to sell online and offline, but she does. She makes it work. So if she can get into Royalty Circle, then everybody in this freaking Zoom right now can get into Royalty Circle. So I'm really excited for you to hear from her. And we need to get as many bums on seats as we possibly can. One, to support Alison, but also we want to get everybody fired up again, locked in with us, not just us. Let's get them in as well. So speak to your teams and anybody that maybe has been sat on the fence thinking about joining, let's get them in as well. It'll be inspiring for them to listen to Alison, and it'll be inspiring for them to listen to how we goal set, how we set vision, and how we kickstart our business in a new year, because that's what we're going to be going through tomorrow. Right, girlies, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for coming on, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Mwah. Bye, girlies. Toodle.